Alright, hello YouTube and welcome to my video. This is going to be a barrows guide, how to run barrows. Because I know I said I would be making a loot video, so I thought I would make a guide on how to do that. So that way you guys would be like, oh, how'd you make your money? What's this barrows if you don't know? Well, I'm going to be making a guide. Alright, I tried making one before, but I messed up and a lot of the audio and everything was messed up. But it's all fixed now, so I'm kind of already here, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to get here on the world map. Alright, first of all, in order to access the place where we have to go, which is Canvas, you have to have beaten Priest Imperial, which that quest can be started right here at the temple. Once you go through that, you can go through here and end up and be able to go to Canvas. Alright, now another quest you need to complete, well not complete, you just need to start it, is Nature's Spirit to be able to get into the swamp area where that gate is, because there's no other way to get in. So yeah, and then once you get in here, you go in. If you at the bank, you come here, go through here, rest until you have full run. Now watch my arrow very carefully, okay? So come down here, run along here, even if it doesn't show right here that it doesn't look like you can run all the way down here, go over, go this way, go down, go around this piece of grass, go over, go down here, go down here, go through there and there. But now, thanks to a great update, if you guys didn't follow that very well, just double click here and it'll put a marker and it will tell you how to get there on your map. So just follow until you get to the marker. And then there would be a boat right here, and you take it. It'll bring you all the way downstream to this location. And when you're here, you just go up, and you're right here. Alright, now items you need to bring is a spade. You absolutely need a spade no matter what the heck you're bringing, because you need it in order to be able to dig. Alright, now for armor wise, I advise you bringing rune if it's your first time until you get the hang of it to be able to bring your good armor. Because if you don't know what you're doing and you bring your good armor, you could die and lose it and not be able to get here fast enough. Most of the time people will be here to bless your grave. Sometimes there isn't. If you join my CC on World 39, whenever I am here, I will bless your grave, even if it costs me my prayer potion. Like, if I had one prayer potion left, I will bless your grave no matter what. Alright, so, yeah, you would bring rune armor and a weapon. If you're sure of yourself and you will not die, then you can bring your good armor. But I recommend bringing the rune armor for like 3 runs or so until you get the hang of it. Alright, and another thing I'm going to mention, the pictures I am showing in this video are from www.runehq.com. Why I'm saying this is because I don't want any copyright things on this video. I find RuneHQ the best website for stuff like that, and I am just borrowing it. I am going to be putting a link to the website exactly where I got the pictures. So that way I am not taking any copyright claim or nothing. These pictures are not mine. They are owned by runehq.com. I just wanted to clarify that for everybody. Alright, now your inventory, you're going to want some sort of magic attack. I recommend a black salamander, which you need 70 strength, range, and magic. And you need Hardlander tar. If you do not have this, then using magic dart, which you need 55 magic and 55 slayer for. Now, wait, no, 50 magic and 55 slayer. Now, if you cannot use this, you can use firebolt with chaos gauntlets. Chaos gauntlets are obtained from the family crest quest. Once you beat it, you will get family gauntlets. Go to one of the family members and they'll turn it into a chaos gauntlet. I think it's at the pub is where you would change them. Alright. And if you don't have any of those, then I really don't recommend running barrows. Another thing you need is in prayer. You need at least 43 prayer for protect from melee, because one of the brothers, Darok, the lower its HP, the higher it will hit on you. So you don't want that to happen, so you want to keep that on through the whole fight. Plus, having protect from magic and range against Arums and Carols, which are the major and ranger, is pretty helpful too. Higher prayer level would be advised to be able to use better prayers, like melee prayers, but that's just fine. Combat stats, I recommend 70 plus in each attack, strength, defense, in magic if you can. If not, then magic doesn't worry. As long as you can use either one of those magic spells, you're good. So yeah, let's get started. The first picture is going to be showing you guys this. Darok is right here. This is the one that will be hitting you the hardest if you do not have melee, protect from melee on. Now, each one of these brothers have an ability. I'm going to be telling you each ability. As I already said, Darok's ability is the lower its HP, the higher you hit. Arum's is if you have a purple circle go around you. It's kind of like two dots, and they circle around you about at your waist. That will lower your strength. Carol's has the same special ability, well, that it looks like, but it will lower your agility. Torgo's special ability, which does not take any effect when you're running barrows, is a hand will come up for the ground and attack you. That's supposedly supposed to lower your run. It's never lowered my run. I don't even know if it can in barrows. All I know is if you use it on a player, the full set, it does. Now, Varrock is kind of hard. This is what you need the high combat for. He hits very good, and his ability is he can hit through prayer. So protect from melee will not work. Guthan's special ability is healing. His special ability looks kind of like what Arums and Carols does, except they're not two purple blobs circling around you. It's kind of like what the Aegis special looks like when you hit them and like circle things kind of go up at them. It looks like that, but it's purple. I'll try to show it to you in this video. Alright. Now, the people you would want to use magic on is all the people who have the sword and the shield. That's the four brothers who you want to use melee on. People who I recommend using prayer on, well, Darok is a must. Arums, yes, and Carols, yes. If you have high defense, you don't need Carols, but Arums is always good because he has his hitting speeds and sometimes he doesn't. These two you don't need to, but if you're lower level, I recommend to. And well, time to show you guys the fights. Alright, so first, Darok. You want to use your magic attack, well, your magic spell, and you want to dig. Another thing is inside these rooms, your prayer will drain. So be careful of that. Your prayer will drain not just from the spell, but inside here, I don't know why it does, it just drains your prayer by like 10 randomly. So that's another good thing about having high prayer. As you can see, magic's working really well against Darok. So yeah, he's almost dead. Okay, he's dead. Alright, now, probably watching this video, you guys see my inventory. You don't need to bring Rocktail. I just had a bunch that my friend gave me because he was bored. So I just used that. Now you want to use your special weapon and your superset and your best attacking prayer. I always use my special attacks on the mage because he can lower your stats even without it, like using the spells weakening and all that. Like that will lower your stats. So if you quickly finish him off, your stats won't be able to get lowered. Most people try to use it on Carols because his defense is higher than Arum's. But as long as you have protect from range on, he really can't hurt you, so there's really no point. The spell he uses is Fire Wave. As you can see, he just weakened me right there. And you leave. And there we go. Now, as you can see, some of my stats are lowered from the weakening spells that he's used. Luckily, he didn't use any on defense. This is the Ranger. Another thing is this order I'm doing it in is my most effective order. I'll explain to you why at the end. Alright. Now, killing him, hitting him pretty well. As you can see, as long as you... Did you guys see that purple stuff circling me? That's what both of the specials look like when it drains. Even if it does not hit a number, it will still drain. Now, there's another thing I forgot to mention. When you're killing these brothers, you will not get your loot right away. You'll get that at the end when you open up a special chest, which I will explain in part 2. Yes, there's going to be 2 parts to this video. Alright, now if you open up a coffin, and some in any of these coffins, it will be different every time. And it says there's a secret tunnel. Would you like to go in? Go no until you're done killing all your brothers, which I'm going to be showing you at the end what I mean. Alright, as you guys can see, I am using prayer. Is because I had prayer left over after killing the 3 people. If you have prayer left over, don't waste it and not use it. Just use it. So yeah, that'll be a good thing. As you guys can see, because of me being basically max combat, I haven't had to use a piece of food. Most of the time was because I was using protect. Most people think that bringing more prayer potions is good. It is. But yeah, alright, now I'm going to be showing you why this guy can hit, how this guy hits through prayer. So you can see I have protect from melee on, and if it does go away, I will show you. See, look, he hit through prayer. It is a bit weaker when he hits through prayer, but he can still hit through it, so I don't recommend wasting prayer potions just trying to use, like, to be able to, like, reduce his hits. Just take the hits and eat the food if you have to. Prayer potions, depending on how many you bring, are more valuable than your food. Alright, and then that's done. As you can guys see, I've killed 5 brothers, which means the 6th one will be my tunnel. Now, the creature slain is something you would get once you're in your tunnel. Alright. Ow. Alright, so as you guys can see, when I click on this, this message pops up, which means it's my tunnel. Alright guys, that's the end of part 1. I'm quickly going to show you a picture. Once you go down, you'll get into a cavern like this. Well, it won't show like this, but you'll spawn another, one of these rooms. You'll either spawn in this room right here, this one, or this one. And that's basically the tunnel. I'll begin showing you guys how to get through that tunnel in part 2. So, see you guys in part 2.